What's up? Good morning, yogis. Hello, 6 a.m. friends. We are about to get started with some yoga this morning. As always, I wanted to just throw out there that you can donate on the blackswan.com/live. 100% of the donations right now are going to the Teacher Survival Fund. So if you can donate, awesome. If not, awesome. We will get flowing here in just a moment. So I'm going to be using blocks today most likely, but no worries if you don't have them or don't want to use them. Okay, so we're going to get started in a seat this morning. And maybe that's cross-legged or on your knees. And I want to start with a really straight spine to get our breath moving, flowing very much easier this morning. So let's bring our hands behind us and then kind of open the heart towards the sky. So get a nice big stretch in the heart right here. Walk the hands up towards your body. Maybe look up for a moment and kind of lift your chin up to the sky. Get a stretch in the back of your, or in the front of your throat. And bring your neck back to neutral. Bring those hands back behind you. Keep sitting up really tall. Keep the length in your spine, but then move your hands to your legs. So pull that navel in towards your spine. Draw the shoulder heads down your back. Open up through the collarbones. Proud, confident chest this morning. Ready to take on whatever the day brings you. Grow just a little taller through the crown of your head and then soften your face. Let's take a big, powerful breath in. Fill up, soak up the day. Let it go. 2 more mindful big breaths in and out. Biggest breath you've taken all morning. Fill yourself up, belly, into your chest. Pause at the top and then take in just a little bit more air and let it go. Slowly blink your eyes open and then drop your chin to your chest. Roll your right ear toward your right shoulder. Your eyes can stay closed if you'd like. And from here you can add more or stay right here. But add more by bringing that left hand down outside your left hip. And maybe you need another stretch, bringing that right hand as a weight on top of your left head. Or maybe this is just enough. Imagine breathing into that left side of your neck, creating length with each breath. No need to force anything, this should feel good. Changing up the stretch a little, look down over your right shoulder towards the ground. And then slowly lift your chin up to look straight over to the right. Bring your hand back to your thigh if you haven't already. Roll your chin to your chest. And then roll your left ear towards your left shoulder. And again, stay right here or bring that right hand down to the mat. Maybe use that left hand as a gentle weight to help find just a little bit more space in that right side. And then send the breath there. Changing up the stretch just a bit. Look down over your left shoulder towards the ground. And then lift your chin out of your chest, looking straight over to the left. Bring the chin back down towards the shoulder and then down into your chest, hand back to your thigh. Bring your hands behind your back, clasp your hands together, and then send your knuckles down, lift your chin out of your chest, open up. Take a big breath in. Exhale to fold over your legs. You can keep the clasp of your hands if you want, but that might be a little too intense this morning. If it is, that's fine. Just release your hands when you're ready to crawl out forward in front of you. Get a nice big lengthening in your back body here as you keep your sits bones rooting down, fingers crawling forward. And then slowly crawl your hands over to the left, or maybe slide them over to the left. Big breath into that right side of your body. Breathe it out. Crawl or slide your hands over to the right. Breathe into that left side of your body. And breathe out. Crawl or slide your hands back to center. Grip into your finger pads and then pull yourself up, tabletop. Spread those fingers really wide. And then let's take a little rock side to side. I'm actually going to move straight into these full body circles. So you can rock your weight side to side, forward and back, warming up your wrists. Saying good morning to those wrists, to your fingers, to your body. Or if you want to make the movement a little bit more dramatic and take these full body circles. You can add even more fluid movement, just a couple rounds of breath to allow yourself to move, however serves you this morning. All right, let's move into some cat-cows when you're ready. Inhale, drop your belly, tilt your tailbone, lift your gaze. Exhale, chin to chest, tuck that tailbone, navel pulls in towards your belly. Inhale, belly drops, heart shines forward. Exhale, curl around. Take a few rounds of these at your own pace. And then if you want, add some fluid movement. This morning for me, it feels really good to just kind of flow, this like nice watery fluid movement. So it might feel good to you, or just keep that nice structure of cat-cow. Depends on how you slept, probably. You can even add some neck rolls. Love to add the neck as we pull the ears side to side towards your shoulders when you're in cow. All right, even out your sides when you feel ready, tabletop. Pressing with the top of the left foot, send your right leg back behind you, flex your toes. Roll out your ankle if you'd like. And then plug that navel back into your spine, engage your core. Option to tent up on the left fingertips or send the left hand forward, thumb up, pinky down. Again, re-engage the core, find a little bit of a rounding in your upper back. Breathe in. Exhale, elbow towards your knee. Maybe it touches, maybe it doesn't. 3 more of these. Inhale, reach really long, find length. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Last one, you got it. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. This time, inhale, reach. And exhale, bend that right knee. Maybe reach back and grab the foot. It's early. Be gentle on yourself. If you're not quite there yet, no worries. If you have the grip of your foot, kick your foot into your hand and open your chest. Ooh yeah, really tie it still this morning. So be easy on yourself, compassionate. One more breath in. Exhale, unwind, tabletop. Pressing the top of the right foot, send your left leg back behind you. Flex your toes, maybe play with flexing and pointing. And tent up on those right fingertips. Or send your right hand in front of you, thumb up, pinky down, shaking someone's hand here after we get out of this coronavirus. So thumb up, pinky down, toes flex in, plug your navel in, breathe in, find even more length. Exhale to crunch, elbow towards your knee, curl it all in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. You got it. 2 more of these. Inhale, reach really long. Exhale, curl. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl. Last one, inhale, reach. This time, bend your knee, reach back. Maybe you grab the foot, maybe you don't this morning. Be compassionate and breathe, most importantly. One more breath in. Kick into your hand if you have the grip. Exhale, slowly release. Big toes touch. Child's pose. Send your hips back. Crawl your hands forward. Relax your forearms and your forehead. Maybe a little massage of your forehead as you roll it side to side. All right, we're going to thread the needle in our child's pose. We usually do this in tabletop, but I like the child's variation. So let's take that right arm, slide it between that left knee and your left elbow. And then from here, bring your right cheek and your right shoulder to the mat. It might feel good to lift that left forearm off the ground, crawl your left fingertips forward, and then roll that left shoulder back, so squeezing the shoulder blades together on your back. You can add something else by bringing the left hand to your low back, or even to that right hip crease, really opening up the chest. Again, it's early, be easy on yourself, be kind. Unwind the arm, bring your left hand back in front of you, and then right hand forward, child's pose. Thread your needle on the other side, left hand slides between your right knee and your right elbow. Bring your left cheek and your left shoulder to the mat, and curl those right fingertips forward. Or maybe go ahead and find another shape, bringing the hand behind your back, or maybe to that left hip crease. Noticing if your sides are a little bit different. This side for me is a lot tighter. If you're right-handed and you're using the computer mouse a lot, this side can be a lot more intense. All right, slowly unwind. Bring both arms out in front of you, child's pose. Let's take a really active child's pose as you crawl your fingertips even more forward. Send your hips back. Find lots of length in your spine here. Take a big breath in and breathe it out. Pull yourself forward, tabletop. And we're going to get into those hips this morning. I'm feeling pretty tight, so hopefully this might help you feel a little bit looser as well. So from tabletop, extend your right leg back behind you, flex your toes. And then half pigeon, right knee outside your right wrist. Wiggle that left foot forward as much as feels good. Glide your your left leg back. And let's start lengthened here. So lift it up, pull your right glute back, left hip rolls forward and down. It's these tiny little micro adjustments that we make in our poses that really add some depth, physically, mentally, and emotionally. So if you can, let's add a little bit of depth here, like with our awareness. But most importantly, breathe. Stay here, fold forward. We'll be here for just a couple rounds of breath. Just saying good morning to our hips. A little hello. One more round of breath wherever you are. And walk yourself back up. Tuck those back toes, come back into tabletop. But extend your right leg back behind you. You might feel good to stack your hips here. Or kind of fire hydrant. So fire hydrant that right leg out to the side and just kind of make little hip circles. And switch directions when you're ready. I'm going to go the other way one more time. Awesome, y'all. Come back to tabletop. Send your left leg back behind you. Flex your toes. Half pigeon, left knee towards your left pinky toe. Wiggle those left toes towards your right hand. Glide your right leg back. And let's find lots of length here. Proud chest. You are open towards the front of the room. Right toes point back behind you. Let's bring that awareness into our hips, into our glutes. If you need more sensation, imagine pulling that left glute to the back of the room towards your right heel and rolling the right hip slightly forward and down. Core stays engaged, and then maybe you choose to fold. And just a couple rounds of breath right here, saying good morning to that left hip. One more breath. And make your way back up. Let's come to that one-legged tabletop, sending the left leg back. And if it feels good, fire hydrant that leg so that left leg is kind of parallel to the ground but bent. And then make little circles if you want. Switch directions. Maybe make the movement really dramatic and big or kind of small. All right, let's get ready to flow. Tuck those toes, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Maybe bend those knees a lot here. Surprisingly, my hamstrings are feeling pretty open this morning. It's very unusual, but if those hamstrings are tight, bend your knees a lot or pedal out the dog. And let's find so much length in our back by sending the hips further to the back of the room, nose towards your knees. And breathe. Inhale, spike the right heel up high. Exhale, bend your knee and stack your hips open. Inhale to re-lengthen. Exhale, down dog, bring the foot back down. Other side, inhale, left leg reaches up. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale to re-lengthen. Exhale to down dog. Look forward, travel to the top, tiptoe, step, float, handstand, hop your way, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms sweep out and up, gather up the day's energy. Exhale, bring some to your heart. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, clasp your hands together overhead. And then bring them behind your head. So like you're chilling in a hammock right here. Opening the elbows. Really sending your arms to the back of the room. So you can see I'm now like pulling the elbows in, pushing the elbows back. Core is engaged. And let's start with just a little baby back bend in the upper back. So lifting your heart up towards the sky. Try to take out any back bend in the low back. Open up your heart and slowly come back to neutral. Drop your right elbow down, left elbow up, a little side body stretch. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale back to the center. Other side, exhale, left elbow drops, right elbow reaches up. Side body stretch, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale back to center, maybe a little back bend at the top. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, step back, high plank. We'll hold for just this once. Breathing here, knees up or knees down. But add a little rounding in your upper back here. Push the ground powerfully away. Keep your breath going. Really hug your muscles onto your bones. Firm yourself up. Feel your power. And then shift forward. Lower slowly all the way down to your belly. Zip your legs together. Press into the tops of your feet till your kneecaps lift. And then inhale, peel your chest up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. 2 more of those. Inhale, baby cobra. Chest peels up. Legs empowered, engaged. Exhale, flow, lower. This time, inhale, lift up, hold at the top. Keep the breath going. Maybe float your hands. If you're ready, clasp your hands behind you, palms together, and drive your knuckles to the back of the room. Wherever you are, inhale, get just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit higher. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Bring your palms underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. All right, let's move through a Sun A, breath to movement. Your Sun A, your breath. Look forward. Travel to the top, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lengthen, Ardha, inhale. Exhale, fold and float your way. Maybe that's a float back. Maybe it's a baby cobra. But we'll all meet in downward facing dog. Knowing that whatever you are doing this morning is perfect. You are great as you are, and you are enough. Let's take a big, powerful breath in together. Fill up. Sigh it out. Inhale, send that right leg up high. Exhale, bend your knee and stack your hips. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose, round your spine. Feel free to take this through tabletop. Inhale, send your right leg up. Exhale, knee right tricep. Bring that knee in high, heel towards your glute. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, twist, left tricep. Squeeze it in. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Tense up on those fingertips. Give those wrists a little break. Then rise, high crescent lunge. Little bit of buoyancy here. And then I want to find a lot of length in our body this morning. I know I've personally been sitting a lot, and I know a lot of other people have. So let's find length in that left leg by wiggling that left foot back behind you to spike your left heel on top of the ball of your foot. Now, obviously, this adds even more balance challenge and more strength. We also find some lengthening in that left psoas area. So find it if you want. If you're not ready for it, no worries. We're going to take this on our knee in just a moment. So high crescent lunge, take a big breath in. Exhale, twist, right arm back, left arm forward. Stay right here. Or drop the right hand down, left arm up and back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Unwind, coming back, high crescent lunge. And then we're going to take it slow. Bring your hands into fists. Squeeze them towards your hips as you lower your left knee all the way down or leave it to float above the mat. So we're going to move breaths and movement. Note a lot of that right leg. Inhale, lift up, high crescent. Exhale, lower to float or to drop the knee down. Inhale, lift, high crescent. Exhale, powerfully lower it down. Last one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower, float. Drop the knee if you haven't. Untuck your toes. Half splits. Glide your hips back, straighten your right leg. Great place to add blocks. Mine are too far away. I'm just gonna chill here using the ground. So plug that right glute to the back of the room to add sensation. And just try not to lock that right knee out. We don't want to overextend it or lock it out. So a little baby micro bend in that right knee. One more breath here. And we're gonna say good morning to that IT band. So you can take that twist if you want, left hand down, right arm up, that we usually do, or use your left hand to grab the right foot, move it over to the left a few inches, maybe 1 inch, and then flex your toes in and then fold. You might feel a nice, good sensation in that outer right leg. Or you might be like, no, I like that twist better, and you go back to it. So wherever you are, one more breath. Rebend that right knee. Tuck your back toes, lift your back leg. Left palm plants, right arm reaches up. One more breath in. Exhale, hand comes down. Step it back, either one-legged plank, chaturanga, or lower to your belly. Upward facing dog or baby cobra, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Back in down dog, take a big breath in. And sigh it out. Inhale, left leg reaches up. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. For this, you can come down to tabletop. Inhale, reach the left leg up from tabletop or down dog. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it in, hips high. Inhale, left leg reaches up. Exhale, knee, left armpit as high as you can get it. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, twist, right tricep. Inhale, left leg reaches high. Exhale, step it through between your hands. All right, maybe set up those legs first before rising up. Wiggling that right foot back. Find stability. Rise, high crescent lunge. Little buoyancy in that back leg. And if you want to find a little bit more length in the top of that right thigh, wiggle that back foot back while also focusing on stability. So drive that left big toe down to the ground. Plug your left glute back towards your right heel. Fire up, deep breath in. Exhale, twist. Left arm back, right arm forward. Stay here or revolve. Left hand down the back of your leg. Right arm reaches up and back. Inhale, unwind, high crescent. Get ready to do that flow. We're going to start with one slow. Bring your hands into fists. Slowly, like really engage as you pull your hands towards your hip bones. Elbows pull back, chest is open. Lower that right knee to float or drop it down. Breath to movement here. Inhale, high crescent, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to fists to hips, lower your knee. 2 more of those. Inhale, reach up, high crescent. Exhale, lower. Strong, y'all. Last one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Lower your knee all the way down, untuck your toes. Half splits. Straighten your left leg until it feels good in the back of that left leg. Feel your toes in and breathe. All right, moving into that IT stretch. Go ahead, if you want, take that right hand down to the ground or a block. Reach the left arm up. Or if you want to, maybe hang out there for a few minutes. Maybe try moving that left foot over with your right hand, just an inch or two. And pulling the toes in towards your face and folding. Notice just whichever one you need this morning. One more breath in. Exhale to slowly come out of it. Rebend your left knee. Tuck your back toes, lift your back leg. Right palm down, left arm reaches up. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Flow your way. One-legged chaturanga. Maybe a cat-cow and tabletop. Your way. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Backing down dog. Take a big breath in. A complete breath out. Inhale, right leg spikes high. Exhale, knee to nose around your spine. Inhale, right leg reaches up. Exhale, knee right tricep. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee left tricep. You got this. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, step it through. It's kind of turning into a power class, huh? All right, we will chill out a little bit. Lower your back heel. Rise, warrior 2. All right, find your stance. Lovingly find your stance here. Drive your left heel, your left pinky toe into the mat. Feel that back leg so strong, so powerful. And then bend as deep into that right knee as is available this morning. Know that whatever shape it looks, whatever shape you're in, whatever it looks like, it's perfect. Extend those arms forward and back. Find a soft drishti over your right fingertips, and then maybe reconnect to your breath if you've lost that awareness there. Flip your front palm, reverse your triangle, breathe in. Stay for a breath out. Bend that right knee a little bit. We're coming into star pose. Toes out, heels in. A little wiggle of those hips, side to side. Great place to take yourself a little less seriously. Inhale, star pose, open up. Exhale, goddess, sink it low. Send those hips further down. Move the shoulders back to stack on top of your hips. Let's get some nice little spinal twists. That's what my back is feeling this morning. So bring those thumbs to your hands to your legs, thumbs in, fingers out. Breathe in here. Exhale, dip your right shoulder down, look left. Oh yeah, nice twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left shoulder dips, look right. One more time each side. Inhale, center. Exhale, right shoulder. Inhale, back. Exhale, left shoulder. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, sink even lower. Inhale, power up, star pose. Stay for a breath out. Bring those feet now parallel to the short edges of your mat. The toes face the new front of the room. Bring your hands to your hips, or if you want to add a little bit deeper of a heart opener, or more expansive heart opener, clasp the hands together, palms touch, drive your knuckles down open, and then wherever you are, fold down. Hands can stay at your hips. Maybe keep the clasp of your knuckles as you drive them up towards the sky, or lower them down onto the ground. And in this wide fold, can you notice where your weight typically habitually goes? For me, my weight usually falls back into the heels. So find a little bit more equal distribution of that weight. And you might want to move the weight slightly forward into the balls of your feet and your toes. That might light up the back of your legs. And breathe deeply and completely. Adding some twists, right palm down underneath your face. Slowly reach your left arm up towards the sky. Take a big breath in right here. Exhale, lower it down. Left palm down. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Twist. Exhale, lower down. Halfway lift, Ardha, flat back, firm core. Stay for an exhale. Keep the flat back as you walk over to the right. Toes now face the front of the room that we started with. Hands frame your foot. Flow your way. Or skip it. Downward facing dog is where we'll meet. You are doing great, y'all. Let's take a big breath in. Side out. Inhale, left leg spikes high. Exhale, knee to nose, crunch it in, hips high. Inhale, left leg extends, find even more length. Exhale, left tricep, hips high. Inhale, left leg reaches up. Exhale, twist powerfully. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through between your hands. 1 step, 10 steps, does not matter. Drive your back heel down. Warrior 2. Rise. Find your stance, that powerful back leg. Arms extend like wings. And a sense of ease, softness in your face. Reconnect with that breath. Flip your front palm, reverse your triangle, straighten your front leg, reach it up and back. 1 deep breath in. Complete breath out. Bend that left knee a little bit to give you some stability to move into star pose. Toes out, heels in. And you can stay still in star, just really opening up, like embracing whatever the day brings you. Or if you want to just kind of sass it out, wiggle those hips, maybe a little wiggle of those hips to the back of the room. You know, it might look silly, it might feel silly. If it feels too silly and inauthentic, don't do it. So it's just kind of going back to that fluid, watery movement that just feels natural and organic. So do what serves you. Leave the rest behind. Inhale, powerful star pose. Open up your chest. Exhale, goddess hands to heart. This time, maybe sink even lower than you did the first time. But if you were at your edge last time, no need to go past the edge. Reconnect with that breath. Maybe add that ujjayi breath, that victorious, oceanic breath. Calms the parasympathetic nervous system, that audible breath in and out through the nose. All right, we're gonna take those twists one more time. Hands to your legs, thumbs in, fingers out. Breathe in right here through center. Exhale, dip your right shoulder down, look left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left shoulder dips, look right. Inhale, back to center. One more time, each side. Exhale, right shoulder dips. Inhale, center. Exhale, left shoulder dips. Back to center, hands to heart. Breathe in. Exhale, sink to your lowest. Inhale, power up, star pose. Stay for a breath. Bring those feet parallel to your mat, last wide-legged fold. Maybe you change it up, do the same thing. Whatever you want, hands to hips, hands clasp at your low back, palms touch. Maybe drive those knuckles down. Wherever you are, fold over. Wide leg fold, your choice. And whatever you're feeling today, so you can take those twists again if you'd like. Or if there's an inversion that you want to work on right here, maybe that's wide leg handstand hops, headstand, or maybe a chin stand right here, walking your hands forward. You know what? I walked my hands forward. I'm like, that's not going to serve me today. So you can always come out of it. If you're like, no, I'm going to do headstand. You get halfway there. You're like, no, it's fine. This practice is all about listening to where we are in this moment, not where we were yesterday, not where we think we'll be tomorrow. Where we are right now and loving that person that we are. Knowing that we're enough. Just a couple rounds of breath to explore wherever you are. If you are upside down, stay there as long as you want. Meet up with us when you're ready. Halfway lift as you inhale if you're in wide leg fold. Stay for an exhale. Keep the length in your back. Walk your hands over to frame your foot at the top. That's our left foot. And then flow your way back to downward facing dog. Maybe your flow is child's pose. And you know child's pose, you know every other yoga pose is always available to you. This is your practice. All right, we're gonna move just a little bit more before we cool it down. So let's take a big full body breath in. Complete breath out. Inhale, right heel spikes high. Exhale, knee to nose, and just hold it here. We're not going to take those triceps. Just hold it. Hips high. Breathe in. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Bend that back leg. Hands can stay down on the ground or reach them forward in front of you and step up, chair pose. So take your time. Maybe that's in one beautiful swift movement. Maybe it's in 100 wobbly, beautiful movements. Chest is open, core engaged. Bring the weight into your left foot. Slowly bring that right knee in towards your chest. And breathe here. Notice if your breath has become quick and shallow, or if it's still that steady, mindful breath. And whatever it is, don't fight it. It's fine. Just observe what it is. All right, we're going to slowly bend that left knee just a little bit. Little buoyancy here. Warrior 3, as you kick that right leg back behind you. The stronger that right leg is, the more it lifts up towards the ceiling, the stronger or the easier it is to balance here. So try to drop that right hip down in line with your left. Firm up your core. Breathe. You got this. Arms can reach forward if you'd like. And then slowly bring the hands down, standing L. Reach that right leg up a little higher. Nose towards your knee. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly bring that right knee, bend it. Bring the right knee behind your left knee. Tap your toes over to the side. Left hand grabs your right wrist. And then pull yourself for a nice curtsy side stretch. Might feel good to straighten both legs or keep that left knee bent. Bending that left knee gets a little bit juicier side stretch. Straightening leg just is a little different. Inhale, upward salute. Feet come back to center, arms up. Exhale, forward fold, release. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold and flow, maybe float back. Down dog is where we'll meet. Back in down dog, let's take a full breath in. A sigh, let it go. Inhale, left leg reaches up. Exhale, knee to nose. Keep your breath going here. Lift your hips high. Last time we're holding this. Pull it in. Breathe in. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Pause here. Bend that right knee. Hands can stay down or reach them forward. Step up to a chair pose. Open your heart and sink down. Imagine there's a beach ball between your hands, or if you want to add some challenge, you can grab a block and press your hands into that block to really engage through your shoulders. My shoulders are engaged enough. I'm going to throw that block down, but you do you. Bring that weight into your right foot. Lift your left heel. One-legged Tadasana. Find your balance. This side might feel more stable. It might be more wobbly, but that's fine. And then when you're ready, we're going to come into a warrior three. Kick that left leg back. Hug your left thigh muscles onto your bones. If you fall out of it, that's perfect. How do you react? You are enough whether you are holding this still perfectly or whether you keep falling out. Drive down into your right big toe, and option to extend your arms forward. Fire up that back leg even stronger. You got this. Slowly lower your hands down, standing L. Nose towards your knee. Relax your head. Then bend your left knee into your chest. Left knee behind your right knee. Tap those left toes to the ground, over to the right. Right hand grabs for your left wrist. Bend your knees a little bit. And then curtsy. Lift your arms up towards the ceiling. And then maybe play with straight legs or bent legs. What does it feel like to change it up? One more deep breath in. Breath out. Inhale brings you back up to upward salute, arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lengthen, inhale. Exhale, fold and flow or skip it. Downward facing dog. Let's take a big breath in and a complete breath out. If you are ready to cool it down, we're moving in that direction. Go ahead and come into child's pose if you're ready for that. If you want a little bit of fire, roll forward, high plank, forearm plank. Pull your navel in towards your spine. Round your upper back here, so think a little cat in your upper back. Stay here, or breathe in and center. Exhale, drop your hips to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, drop the hips to the left. Keep this going at your own pace. Double time, maybe breath to movement. You've got this. For 5, for 4, maybe just regular plank. For 3, for 2, for 1, child's pose. Might feel good on your shoulders to bring the hands back toward your heels and allow the shoulder heads to just kind of hang down. A little embryo pose. A great place to really fill yourself all the way up with a big fresh breath of air in. And then a cleansing release, let go. Reach your hands forward. Tabletop or downward facing dog. And whichever you choose, inhale, reach the right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot outside your right hand. Lizard pose. And then again, find length by wiggling that left foot further back. Keep this active lizard by reaching or keeping the left leg up, or lower your left knee. They're just different sensations, so feel what's right for you today. You can add something else by leaning into that pinky toe side of your right foot, lifting the inner arch of your right foot up, and maybe bring that right hand inside your right knee to help open it up. This is a great place to add a quad stretch as well, bending your left knee to reach back with your right hand. And I'm going to chill here because this feels good. All right, slowly unwind, come back to that inactive lizard, maybe less passive or less active lizard. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, step it back. If you want to flow, flow. If not, just send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. And down dog, relax your neck as you shake your head yes and no. Take a big breath in here. And sigh it out. Inhale, left leg reaches high. Exhale, lizard pose. Step your left foot outside your left hand. Active lizard, keeping that back leg lifted, or lower it down. Maybe try a little bit of both. Maybe you took it on the other side, lean that weight over into your pinky toe side of your left foot, lifting the inner part of your left foot up. Left hand can help open up that hip, open up your knee, coming to the inside of that left knee. If you took a quad stretch on the other side, you can bend that right knee, reach back with your left hand. You can also add a strap if you want, if that's a little tight. It's a great place to hook a strap around your foot and then grab it with your hand. Okay, unwind. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. This time, step the right foot up outside your right hand, and we're going to come into yogi squat, or malasana in Sanskrit. This is a great place to add a block underneath your sits bones. You still get that nice hip stretch without like the intensity of gravity taking over. So add that block if you want, or maybe lift up off the block. Wherever you are, grow a little taller through the crown of your head. Drive your pinky toe sides of your feet down onto the mat. Then a calm breath. In and out. Slowly lower your sits bones down to the ground or to a block if they're not there already. And then we're going to come into a butterfly pose. Baddha Konasana. Bring your hands to grab your toes, your ankles, your shins, whatever feels good. I like to add a little flutter of the wings to kind of loosen any tightness, any tension. And find stillness. Breathe in. Exhale, fold. Roll yourself back up. Extend your left leg out to the side, right foot inside your left leg. Reach your arms up, breathe in. Exhale, twist and fold over your left leg. Roll yourself back up. Bring your right hand down to the ground outside your right glute. Left arm reaches, hips follow as you bump them up towards the sky. Squeeze the glutes. Get length in that whole front side of your body. Breathe in. Exhale, bring it down. Other side, send your right leg out to the side. Left foot inside the right leg. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, twist and fold. And begin to come back up. Left hand outside your left glute. Right arm reaches up, hips follow. Lengthen that front body. Push your hips forward. Breathe in. Exhale, slowly lower. Bring your legs back in, and then just come down to your back. Hug your knees into your chest, and let's give ourselves a little back massage. I don't know if anybody else is missing massages as much as I am. But if we can't go see a masseuse, then let's give ourselves a little massage. Rocking the knees side to side. Drawing the knees in little circles along the ceiling. Almost as good as a professional massage, right? And keep the right knee squeezed in towards your chest. Extend your left leg. Relax it onto the mat. A little massage of that right knee side to side. Just getting a little bit more juice in that right hip.
And then take a half happy baby, reaching the right arm inside the left leg for the outside of your foot. And pull that right knee in towards your armpit. Foot flexes towards the sky. Nice compression in that right hip crease. And breathe in. Breathe out. Bring that heel back in towards your glute. And draw your knee across your body over to the left. Hips inch to the right. Supine twist. If you have another variation of supine twist, go for it. This feels good in my body today. Look over the right shoulder, close your eyes. And take one really expansive breath in. And a complete breath out. Slowly roll back to the center. Give that right knee one more loving squeeze. And then switch legs. Right leg long, relax to the mat. Left knee, juice that out. Bringing the knee side to side. And then half happy baby. Reaching that hand outside your left foot. And drawing the knee down towards your armpit. Try to flatten that little back on the ground. I feel like we can find, or for me anyway, you can find a lot more depth in this pose doing just half happy baby because you can really focus on one leg at a time. One more deep breath in. Complete breath out. Bring your heel back in towards your glute. Draw your knee over to the right, hips to the left, supine twist, your way. All right, engage your core, come back to center. Give everything a big tight squeeze. Breathe in. Exhale, Shavasana. Make any little micro adjustments you need to get comfortable. Close your eyes. And this is actually going to be a little bit of a short Shavasana, just time-wise, but I invite you to set a timer and stay here for as long as you want. Another minute, another 5, 10, 20 minutes. Get nice and comfortable, and then feel yourself being held by the ground. I'll guide you out shortly, but enjoy the rest of your Shavasana. Begin to bring your awareness into your body. Feeling this amazing, lively life force pulsing through your entire being. Observing the breath as it flows in and out of yourself. And then add little wiggles of the toes, of the fingers, rolling your head from one side to the other. Rolling out your ankles. And again, please stay longer if you'd like. Ignore the rest of this, or if you're ready to close out practice. Stretch your arms overhead, point your toes forward. Big full body stretch, big full breath in. Let it go. Make your way up to a seat at the top of your mat. Bring your palms together at your heart. Bow your chin to your chest. Bow into yourself. Thanking yourself for filling your cup up. For replenishing, for giving yourself the time that you so very much deserve to reconnect back to yourself. Let's take a big breath in together. Fill yourself up with love, with life, with breath. Breathe it out. All of me bows to all of you. What I view as good, what I view as bad, what I view as beautiful, what I view as ugly. It's all amazing and all makes you human. All of me loves all of you.
Namaste, yogis. Thank you guys so very much for practicing with me. Yes, 6 a.m. squad. We did it. We made it through. If you want to stay and take the 7 a.m. with me, I'm about to do that. But if not, as always, reach out to me if you have any questions, feedback of any kind. I'd love to hear from you. I do this for you. It just feels good. I love being here for you guys. So reach out to me on my personal account, the girl with the carrot tattoo on Instagram. But if not, have a beautiful, beautiful day. Treat yourself well because you deserve it. One more announcement before we go. If you're still here, I am hosting a self-love workshop on Sunday through Black Swan via Zoom. It is 75 minutes long. We'll do a 45-minute flow and then work on cultivating compassion, self-love, filling up our cup. We really need that right now. So thank you, yogis. I love you all, and I'll see you next time.